Hi guys. Well, thank you for watching this. We're in about the fourth week of the Corona shutdown now, and I've had an opportunity to put together a video of my time together with the Grenadier Guards. In 2012, I was mobilized together with the Grenadier Guards and went into Afghanistan, Helmand province down in the south with those lads. I've put together a video here because I kept a video diary in Afghanistan that recorded all our experiences. It is a little bit of a long-winded video. I'll make another one at some point where, I cut all the narration out and stuff like that, and it's just all the juicy bits that entertain people. This movie is really for the guys that were there, where, because it's a long format, a long extended format, there's the most opportunity for the guys to see maybe friends of theirs, as well as places they may have been, and events which they may want to remember. So it's pretty much a way of guys remembering the tour and making a memory of what the guys did there. So hopefully this will be helpful to one or two of the guys, which is why I'm making it. All right, guys, let's get into this. Long story short, I trained up with the British Army in 2009. I did, basic training, went to the combat infantry course up in Catterick. 6 days after that, I was mobilized for my first tour of Afghanistan. I went into Nadi Ali with the 1st Duke of Lancaster's regiment, which proved to be a very, very spicy tour indeed.
Yeah.
After that, I came out, had a bit of a break, then remobilized, retrained as a corporal, joined up with the Grenadier Guards for my second tour of Afghan. Now, the Grenadier Guards at the time, they were based in Aldershot, just west of London. But the problem with doing a summer tour in Afghanistan is you do all your beat-up training for the tour here in winter. So we were based in Aldershot in winter, and it was absolutely freezing, as you will see. How's it? I'm here with Goody. We're just about to go to the gym in Aldershot, but I thought I'd show you what the Basingstoke Canal looks like today. I'll pass here. We had some snow last 2 days. You can see that's all over. There's Goody. And the Basingstoke Canal is completely iced over. Iced over solid. But if Aldershot wasn't cold enough, we were always going out on different exercises all over the place, such as out onto Salisbury Plain, learning different weapon systems, learning to work together as a team with the platoon, be heading out endlessly, practicing patrolling drills, taking a knee. We even built an entire sort of a fake patrol base there, so we could practice our patrolling. And all our skills and drills, such as you see here, coming back into the camp, safely loading, unloading our weapons, as well as checking, communications, radios, everything like that, and working together with other units which were on the exercise with us. It was pretty cold though. As you see in the background there, you have those metal shipping containers, those ISO containers. So when it's, -5 degrees outside at 3 o'clock in the morning and you're inside what is effectively a metal fridge, it got incredibly cold. So obviously whenever we could, we had light a fire, burn whatever was available, and the camaraderie of the guys got quite good, being under those conditions. But of course, next day, up and at 'em again, patrolling, beautiful sunrises out there, and working together with a lot of other units which would come along with us and which we would obviously work together with while we were in Afghanistan. Taking a knee to keep a lower profile makes a lower target, which is obviously safe for you when you're in theatre. Other vehicles, the massive IED-proof vehicles, or in theory IED-proof, practicing, the main supply route, resupplies, and things like that. Here we are with Jackals, the FSG, the Fire Support Group, with the heavy weapon systems on top of the vehicles, who had worked closely with in Afghanistan, as well as the Royal Air Force. The Royal Air Force was there often. We'd practice together, loading helicopters, unloading helicopters, practicing casualty evacuations, as well as resupply, as well as just the different types of aircraft and how to safely get on and off them, because of course you don't want to run into the tail rotor of a chopper. But it wasn't just all work, and we did have an opportunity to have a bit of fun from time to time.
Right, Juice, beat him.
Juice, I'll give you 50p to beat him.
Edith, there he goes.
Let's go.
What the fuck? It's off his nut, like.
South African,
Edith, come on. Don't get beaten.
It's like a river rat, isn't it, Edith?
Go on, Edith!
Juice the powerhouse.
But you just start benching that boat.
So yeah, the platoon picnic was really good. Had a barbecue, obviously. Had a whole lot of beers there. There's Jonah. He got blown up on tour. You'll see him a little bit later. He's alright though. All the lads having a really, really good time. There was football there, sumo wrestling, as you will see. There we go. Oh, good moves. And he scores. Sumo wrestling was a success. There's Jimbo Nunn putting the crush on somebody. Yes, well done. And then, of course, after a few beers, the lads pretty much just getting carried away, which is what lads do. And then, of course, as lads normally do as well, somebody has to get picked on and crushed below the pylon. But a really good day, really nice memories before we headed out on tour. About 2 days before the tour, we started getting sort of all our kit together, everything that we needed, having the obligatory kit checks, you know, packing things, unpacking things 1,000 times to make sure you don't leave anything behind. And then, of course, one morning you wake up and it's time to go to Afghan. So you go and meet up at the garages, wait for the transport, and get ready to fly to Afghan.
It would have been funny, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
Oh, there's baits. I got a recording if you find it.
That's PB on crack again.
Why do I need an introduction?
Okay, so people don't know who you are. So fly to Afghan tonight. Okay, but just a few quick things I want to say going forward. This isn't a concise history of the tour, okay? It's the tour as I saw it. As you will see, I took my video cameras and things along. I kept a video diary, and what you will see is the way I felt at the time with the information that I had, okay? Given the fog of war, a lot of the information I will have gotten at the time will be from other soldiers, and that's just the way I'm reacting to it. Everyone has a different experience. Everyone would have been at a different place. So their experiences will be completely different to mine. At no point have I set out to upset anyone. I don't want to upset anyone from this, but I think it probably is inevitable because, you know, you are dealing with emotions from a very emotional time, and everyone's got a different perspective. The other thing that I would say is because I was attached to the Grenadier Guards, I hadn't been living with them for years. The Grenadier Guards themselves, they know each other very, very well. They've been training together for years. They've been going out onto the town for years. And they develop a very, very close friendship bond with each other. So when you see me later in the movie, and maybe I don't look as emotional as I should after something very bad has happened, you know, I was very lucky in that a lot of the guys that got hurt, I didn't know personally very well. So it didn't hit me as hard as it hit the other guys who were obviously losing very, very good friends who had been through a lot together. So please don't think me callous or anything like that. It's just a lot of the things that happened to certain people on this video, I didn't know them all that well or personally. The other thing that I'd like to say is I do give officers a pretty rough time on this video. Maybe not enough credit, but you know, it was the way that I felt at the time. Some of it is justified, some of it maybe not. You know, that can be debated. But what I would say is that when I do refer to officers in this video, I'm not referring to, you know, our lieutenants and the guys that are with us. I'm talking more from the guys higher up, the ops room jockeys who are sitting there with a cup of tea, watching everything on a video screen, and perhaps don't have the best idea of what is actually happening on the ground and the dangers that are being faced. So that being said, let's head forward. Yeah, we all got on a big aircraft and headed off to Afghanistan.